Hi, my name is Carlo, and some people here know me as Asoy. Asoy Salonga, Asoy Palaboy, and some people call me Kaputs. And this is my story.
Pa lang.
Hey, we're on our way to... Actually, nandito kami sa Peña Blanca.
Oo,
Tapos,
nandito na
ayan.
kami sa
Yan,
ano,
tawagan namin
sa
yung guide.
checkpoint.
Going to Allahiban Viewpoint. Good morning! See you later. Ito yung Tawi Bridge, guys. Ayan. The famous Tawi Bridge of Peña. Grabe na walang kailaw-ilaw. Dito na yung guide namin. Nasaan na siya? Dito yung kita community. Ayan. Yung tahanan ay lubak-lubak. Dilim na siya, guys. Ayan. Okay, see you later. Last year may have had its ups and downs, but it taught me to focus on what's truly important in life. I turned 30 yesterday, and I'm grateful for the lessons and experiences that have shaped me and given me the strength to face life's challenges. Last Monday, I went on a hike with my best friend who happened to share the same birthday as me. It was a moment of reflection, as the journey up to the mountain symbolizes the journey of life. Just like in life, the hike had its obstacles, but also moments of self-discovery. At the back of my mind, even though I'm really tired, I really have to do it. I have to finish it. And similar in life, I just really hope and pray that I'll be able to withstand the pressures of life, the pressures of the world, and reach the heights of life, of course, with the help of our God. And I really would like to take this opportunity, and I just really want to thank God and appreciate the things that He has done for me, the lessons that He gave to me, the struggles and challenges He allowed to happen. Because without those things, it wouldn't really prepare me to have this mentality and learn the lessons in life, of course. We all have aspirations and goals in life, whether it be in our career, relationships, our ministries, or probably our personal growth. But the journey towards reaching these heights is just as important as the destination itself. That's why I'm grateful for the challenges and struggles, because they've prepared me
First
to
stop.
face the pressures of life with a
Pagod.
grateful heart and a strengthened spirit.
Wala pa daw kami
And
sa
during the climb, I just realized that I wasn't really physically prepared for it, but I was mentally and emotionally prepared. I was really, really excited, to be honest, and it's giving me goosebumps and butterflies to finally achieve one of my goals in life. By 30, I would like to climb a mountain, and I'm really grateful that I was able to surpass that and reach the peak of Allahiban Viewpoint. That I will be able to tick one of the boxes in my checklist of life, which most are materialistic in a human perspective. I want to hike, I want to do skydiving, I want to do paragliding, I want to go to a couple of provinces here in the Philippines, and to travel to at least one country this year. Able to, save a lot for myself and for my family, able to help my family with expenses, to help my siblings with their education, to finally have my own car, to have my own business, or to be successful with the career where I'm currently at. Those are just some of the things I really wanted to achieve in life. Especially that I'm already 30. 3 decades have passed. And I believe the world has taught me many valuable lessons. But if I'm unable to spend the rest of my life praising and serving God, then I assume this won't be sweet and fruitful.
Let's go. You good? Sige, upo ka muna.
Kalahati nga yun, malapit na.
Just like this hiking experience, we were tired, exhausted, but pushed to move forward. One of us even threw up because of dizziness. It was too early at that time. It was not easy, but one thing that pushes me is the end goal. I know it is worth it. In life, we too face obstacles, but it's how we respond to them that defines us.
Ito na kami. Pero madilim pa. Ano time na ngayon?
It's fine. We reached
Time check, 5:07.
Nakadress ako, guys.
Mambon.
The Bible reminds us in Philippians chapter 4 verses 13 that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And when we face difficulties, we can trust in God's strength to help us overcome them. We are always a work in progress, trying to assimilate and take in action the phrase, trust the process.
Sa reflector mo.
And as our pastor always say, we should always believe in the 90-10 principle. 10% of life is made up of what happens to you, and 90% of life is decided by how you react to it. Just for example, why did you have a bad day? A. Did the coffee cause it? B. Did your friend cause it? C. Did the delivery man cause it? Or D. Did you cause it? Well, the answer is D. You had no control over what happened with the coffee, with your friend, or with the delivery man, or whatever circumstances in your life may be. How you reacted in those 5 seconds is what caused your bad day. They say life is not about what happens to you. It's just not. Your happiness cannot be tied to a person or a possession or even a concept. It just can't. First of all, you know what? Money will not buy you happiness, nor will another person. Your self-worth is more than that. And as much as you feel that it might not be, it is. Because we've seen it all the time. Just a side comment though, look at this map. This is showing you where is Allahiban Viewpoint. It's located in Peña Blanca. And that's where we went. Grabe no, ang ganda. Sobrang ganda. So going back, as what I've said a while ago, last year wasn't really the best for me in terms of my spiritual life. I admit that I was lacking and didn't prioritize my spiritual ministry enough. And admitting that I wasn't truly giving it my all stings, it hurts to be told that. It hurts me. And as what they've always say, truth hurts. And because I am aware that I am capable of doing better, and that there are those who believes in me and who think that the presence of Jesus Christ's power and deliverance in our lives will give us what we need to perform our current task more effectively. And particular with our ministries and in particular with our lordly service. Going back to the hiking story, with every step I take, I encounter steep inclines, rough terrain, and unpredictable weather conditions. It even drizzled that time. But these challenges only make me stronger and more determined to reach the summit. Along my journey, I've reached milestones that I am thankful and proud of, much like reaching the summit of a mountain. Graduating from school, landing a good job, helping the family. These are all moments that have shown me what I'm capable of and given me the confidence to keep striving for more. And just as I take in the breathtaking view from the top of the mountain, I'm reminded of all that I've overcome to get here. The Bible even says in Deuteronomy chapter 8 verse 10, "When thou hast eaten and art full, then thou shalt bless the Lord thy God for the good land which he hath given thee." Just as we give thanks for the physical blessings in our lives, we can also give thanks for the personal milestones and accomplishments we've achieved.
Woohoo! Dito tayo sa Allahiban Viewpoint sa Peña Blanca. At isang oras kami nag-trek. Okay lang naman, madali lang. Kanina medyo maambon. Yan, binibidyo ako ng aking kaibigan. Diba? Oh, ganda dito. Ang ganda dito, guys. This is located sa Peña Blanca. At tawag dito, meron kaming guide. Their names are Trisha and JT. Papakilala ko sa inyo mamaya. Pero tingnan nyo naman. Look at this view. Isn't it amazing? Bye!
Oh, try mo nga kunan to muna ako.
Ganda!
Oh, nauwi na.
Commercial lang. Bumili na kanyang kape sa Jack's Art Coffee. So, going back, second, the realization was that having rest is just as vital as accomplishing your job is another excellent illustration. Although I wasn't physically prepared for the hike as I mentioned earlier, I was emotionally and mentally prepared because I spearheaded the hike. I led the hike since I was eager for it. I was quite eager to complete it. So we succeeded in doing it. But physically, I only got 3 hours of sleep the night before the hike. So I wasn't really prepared for it. I don't consider myself to be particularly athletic, and I didn't do any exercise before the hike. I struggled to get warmed up for it. And sometimes, in order to actually achieve our goals, prayer and hope should be mirrored by preparation and action. As I celebrate another year of life, I'm grateful for the journey so far and the lessons I've learned along the way. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1, "To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven." Every moment in our lives is a gift from God, and we should celebrate them with joy and thanksgiving. I thank God, thank Him for my life, for the 30 years of living, for using me, for forgiving me, for saving me, and continually and infinitely guiding me.
Wala nang magawa.
Oh, ha? As in molde, napunta ng Peña Blanca sa tabing ilog para lang ganon. Tapos, alam mo kung anong naging yung
Going back to the 90-10 principle, since we're talking about Thanksgiving and being gratitude, you know what? Your response to a certain circumstance is what matters. So, how do you respond favorably? How do you make sure that 10% of life is what happens and 90% of life is how you respond? Well, by cultivating such a strong sense of gratitude within you that you are forced to respond favorably, because incredible things start to happen when you are overflowing with appreciation in life. However, you become influenced by occurrences when you choose to disregard thankfulness.
Tingin ka nga dito, Jen.
An unfortunate event does not make you feel wonderful. You have problems, you have struggles, there are challenges in your family and all. You have your own personal things to understand and to think. I know, trust me. I spent a very long time struggling with loss and failure, just as much, if not more, than the person next to you. But I've always put myself back out there thereafter. Don't get me wrong here though. This is way beyond and different from having mindset of toxic positivity. Gratitude and toxic positivity are two different attitudes towards life and its challenges. Gratitude is the practice of being thankful for the good things in life and still acknowledging the challenges as opportunities for growth. It is a positive mindset that leads to increased happiness, of course, resilience, and well-being. On the other hand, toxic positivity is an excessive and superficial focus on being positive and suppressing negative emotions. Because ultimately, this can lead to denying or invalidating one's feelings, especially your feelings, leading to a lack of emotional intelligence and an inability to properly process and deal with life's challenges. In gratitude, one can acknowledge and accept both the positive and negative aspects of life and still find the good in difficult situations. It encourages growth, self-awareness, and emotional intelligence. In contrast, toxic positivity often involves denying negative emotions and experiences and promoting an unrealistic and unsustainable view of life.
Guys, tingin kayo dito.
This can lead to decreased resilience, decreased emotional intelligence, and an inability to properly cope with life's challenges. It is important to recognize the difference between gratitude and toxic positivity and to cultivate a gratitude practice that recognizes and validates all of our emotions. By focusing on our gratitude and being thankful for what we have while also acknowledging and accepting our challenges, we can cultivate a more fulfilling and resilient life. The same with our spiritual life.
Ito ba yung nakikita natin kanina? Oo, ito parang pala yun. Kikita mo rin pala siya dito. Matatanggal na rin? Tanggalin mo na. Sabay. Tingnan ko ito. Ah, dito siya. Andito siya yung horseshoe. Andito yung horseshoe. Tapos doon tayo galing.
Talaga ba?
Oo. Doon tayo galing sa taas. Doon. Gusto yung pababa kanina.
Itong taas?
Oo.
We are not exempted to life's trials just because we are Christians. Our friend once shared a video. The lady asked in the video, "Why do bad things happen to good people?" The spiritual leader answered, "If one has faith, all things have meaning." Then the lady asked again, "But why would the loving God allow these tragedies to happen? Does the Lord suggest us to suffer?" I asked for strength, and God gave me difficulties to make me strong. I asked for wisdom, and God gave me problems to solve. I asked for courage, and God gave me dangers to overcome. I asked for love, and God gave me troubled people to help. My prayers were answered. And that message is just mind-blowing. It just shows how God works wonders in our lives, especially if we serve Him right. We don't need to understand everything, but have faith in Him and in His ways. And in this hiking experience, this just taught me that rest is very important. With the pressures and hassles of life, it's also important to remember the value of rest. The Bible instructs us in Mark chapter 6 verse 31, and He said to them, "Come away by yourselves to a deserted place and rest a while." For many were coming and going, and they had no leisure even to eat. Taking time for rest and rejuvenation is just as important as moving forward in achieving our goals. God just made a very perfect example and illustration in Genesis that He made everything for 6 days and took the 7th day to rest. In the same way that hiking a mountain requires determination, patience, trust, and rest, the journey of life requires the same. With each step, we can trust in God's guidance and His plan for our lives, taking time to rest and rejuvenate when needed. As I continue on this journey, I will always be grateful for the milestones and accomplishments, and will continue to give thanks to God for His love and blessings in my life. For this year, please continue to pray for me, as I aspire to be better in God's eyes and not through what I believe and the world believe is best. I aspire to be as the chill yet competitive in a way, having a grateful attitude towards life and letting go and letting God. Easy as it sounds but difficult in action. But I know everything is possible. Happy birthday to me. And may we all continue to celebrate the journey of life with gratitude, thanksgiving, and the importance of rest and renewal. I hope you guys have learned something and have a great day. Goodbye.